Hey everyone, I am pretty pissed off. Shall I tell you why? You can thank Google why I'm not giving a proper Raw review. So I spend like half an hour on Google Plus recording live. Live! I don't know how they fuck this up, but a live Raw review. I press stop. I just need to move my mic. I press stop broadcasting. Sorry, we have lost your document. We have lost your file. Audio file. Would you please do it again? No, fuck you. Anyway, carrying on. Oh, this is going to be really crap, I know, but this was Tuesday, by the way, and I don't get the email. So I think it's fine. So I don't get the email till Friday. So I go to the file. I go to the YouTube file, the YouTube link, and basically, I can't make it public. There's me thinking it's public, but I click edit. It says public on the video manager. Click edit. No, it's private. I can't make it public. Anyway, let's just get into the review. It's 4 days late. I'm really angry. It's not going to be that long. I'm so sorry. It's not really my fault and there's not much I can do about it, but yeah, let's get off of it. I've gone through them. Blah blah blah. Randy Orton comes out to a loud CM Punk chant, and he says him and Batista were equals in Evolution. He's going to beat the Jacked Up Freak after beating everyone at Elimination Chamber. Triple H's music hits. Out comes Triple H and Stephanie McMahon. Never loud CM Punk chant. Triple H says he will face Randy Orton will face someone who could possibly be the new face of WWE if he loses to him, and obviously that's going to be Daniel Bryan. So the first match of the night is The Shield versus Rey Mysterio, Big E and Kofi Kingston, and quite an entertaining match. Langston takes the hot tag after throwing the Shield members around like rag dolls. Reigns ends up busting open during all of this. All 6 guys end up in the ring. There are bodies flying everywhere. Reigns up nailing Langston with the Superman punch. Ambrose tags himself in. Reigns goes to the spear. Ambrose steals the pin for the team. So the Shield win. So yeah, it's pretty much a Bray Wyatt and the Wyatt family appear on the Tron. Luke Harper gets a bit of a speak and roll saying he's always been your king. Eric Rowan whistles. No, he doesn't. Harper whistles. Rowan leans in with the sheep mask. Rowan says run, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So then we have Bad News Barrett, which is hilarious as always. I had a whole bit on that in that live stream, which I'm gonna just do a whole episode about because Bad News Barrett is brilliant. And it was the worst Bad News Barrett, not because of Wade Barrett, but Lawler comes out after Wade Barrett talks about Super Bowl, how Americans are just sitting in eating junk food. Lawler says, "Hey Barrett," and he goes, "Hopefully next week you won't be around." Silence, no laughing whatsoever, and yeah, Jerry Lawler's music hits. Christian vs Jack Swagger. Swagger misses with a big splash in the corner, and now Christian is firing up on a fence. Christian hits a big missile drop kick on the middle rope on Swagger. Christian goes for a big splash off the top rope, but Swagger catches him and reverses into an ankle lock. Christian escapes, looks for the kill switch, but Swagger avoids it. Swagger goes for the Swagger bomb, but Christian avoids that. Christian rolls up for the 1-2-3. Christian wins. So next we have a steel cage match for the tag team titles. New Age Outlaws versus Cody Rhodes and Goldust. If you haven't realised, I'm actually just saying the closing moments of the matches. I'm really sorry about that. But next week, I'm sure everything will be better. Anyway, Goldust and Road Dogg are battling it out. They go back and forth for a couple minutes. They finish. The finish sees Cody Rhodes go for a wicked moonsault off the top of the cage. Looked like he broke his arm, actually. I'm not sure if he was sporting it or not. But yeah, it looked really broken. It looked pretty out of shape at some points. But Billy Gunn hits the Fameasser. The 1-2-3, New Age Outlaws retain the titles. Next we have Titus O'Neil vs Zack Ryder. Halfway through this match, after the CM Punk chance finishes, The Miz raids the Raw commentary and complains about not being booked on Raw. He whines a bit and then walks off. Meanwhile, CM Punk chants carry on. Ryder gains some offense, but Titus comes back. Our all new heel Titus, I suppose he is. And the Clash of the Titus, 1, 2, 3, Titus O'Neil wins. So then we have a dance off. Emma does her. It's an Emma and Santina versus Fandango and Summer Rae, but it's really Summer Rae versus Emma. Emma does a little pokey dance with the bubbles. No bubbles, sadly, but her cool music hits. Yeah, Fandango, Mrs. Fandango, Summer Rae does her little boring dance. It's not really boring, but you know. Next week, so Emma wins. Next we have Sheamus versus Curtis Axel. Sheamus goes for white noise, but Axel escapes it. Sheamus slams Axel down. Sheamus nails Axel with a bro kick. 1, 2, 3. Sheamus wins. Next we have Batista. In-ring segment with Batista and Del Rio. Batista just going, hey, what's your problem with me? And Del Rio like, oh, I have no problem with you. I have problem with you. Oh god, that was horribly stereotypical. I'm sorry, I didn't mean not to do that. Oh my god, that was horrible of me. Horrible accent. Okay, no. Del Rio just says, I can't think what he said. Just says, oh yeah, Batista is sitting on the couch while Del Rio won the titles. He then goes on to say something, but hits Batista with the microphone. Batista fights back, goes for the Batista bomb, but Del Rio escapes. Next match, Dolph Ziggler and R-Truth and Xavier Woods take on the Wyatts. Harper blasts Ziggler with the big clothesline. Harper tags in Wyatt. Bray comes in and picks up where Harper left off with Ziggler. Bray hits Sister Abigail, and that's all she wrote. The Wyatts win. After the family, the Shield do what Wyatts did. They appeared on the Tron. Basically, Ambrose saying they're not in Wyatt's little weird world. And obviously, Roman Reigns does his believe in the Shield. Next, we have Naomi versus Oksana. After we see the Alexander Rusev. That was a bit better than my Alberto Del Rio one. But yeah, anyway, we have a promo with him and Lana Ez, which was pretty cool. I'm looking forward to seeing him on Raw. But anyway, the winner of this, Naomi versus Oksana, is Naomi. Next we have BRYAN versus Randy Orton. You know, it was a match I was looking forward to. It really was a good match for Raw. But it ends with Kane coming out. Kane tries to attack BRYAN, but BRYAN then attacks Kane. He suicide dives onto both of them, Orton and Kane. Then back in the ring, Orton goes to the RKO. BRYAN counters and hits the running knee. 1, 2, 3. BRYAN is the new face of the WWE, pretty much. Bloody bloody blah. BRYAN's music hits as he leads the yes chants. Kane and Orton both approach the apron. Orton attacks BRYAN from behind. Now both Orton and Kane are stomping away at BRYAN. Kane chokeslam BRYAN to boos. Kane does his pose with the fire explodes out of the corners. Orton grabs his 2 belts while they both stand tall over BRYAN. I'm so sorry, I did that in like 8 minutes. Was it even 8? It might be 9, I don't know. Yeah, just going on to 9 minutes. I'm so sorry. Anyway, next week definitely will be a good one. Alright, you have a good time. Ciao.